So, I haven't played Street Fighter V Arcade Edition since I last streamed it. I've been meaning to because I want to grind. And I hate using that word, but that's basically what it comes down to. You have to grind online ranked matches to get the tokens in order to unlock characters. And it's even more annoying the fact that despite me upgrading to the Arcade Edition, I don't have the Season 1 and 2 characters. So I've got to grind for them as well. Fun times had by all. And control's not working because of course it's not. Sometimes I wish I had a better better connection so that I could log in and do this stuff much quicker. Okay, now it's working. Finally! Game stream will begin shortly. A bunch of music is playing, and then now, hi everyone, welcome to the stream. Now let's play some Street Fighter V. Fuck you! Just pretend the last 20 minutes didn't happen. Right. Anyways, I'm not going to be upset anymore. Which arcade ladder do we want to do now? Street Fighter Alpha? Do they have any other alphas? No, it's just the regular alpha. Right, fine, let's try that. Yeah, we'll just do this to get into it, and then we'll do some story, and then maybe some ranked matches. You got Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 for the Switch, so that's cool. How is it? The only Dragon Ball game I've ever played was... I can't remember what it was called. I think it was Budokai Tenkaichi or something like that. It was on the Wii. It was like a Wii launch game. Or like one of the launch window games. I'm not sure if it came out day one, but... Let's go Zangief, actually. I'm not super familiar with Zangief, but I know that a lot of his moves revolves rotating the D-pad, like 360. So I should be able to pick up on his moveset quite fast. I think this game has like a moveset thing that you can check.
Round one. Fight.
Right, so... There we go. Good old pile driver. Gonna crush your skull with my thighs like sparrow eggs. I know I keep making that reference every time I see or play as Zangief, but you know what? I fucking love Zangief's depiction in Wreck-It Ralph. It's pretty funny. Like, he's only there for like a minute, but it's fantastic.
Round two. Fight.
Nice. Got a charged one up. Wonder if I can get an EX pile driver going. Nice. Yes. Fucking overkill.
You win.
There we go. I just love how it wasn't that she like hit the ground and then she was just like lying there. Like she fucking gets pile drived into the concrete and she's just like sticking out. That's fantastic. So, like I said, how's everyone doing tonight? Sorry if I sounded a bit frustrated and upset earlier. It's just, you know, technical issues can do that. Especially if you're on stream and people want to watch you play a game. Or do they want to watch you play a game? It's still annoying nonetheless when it's just like you've got friends that want to watch you play something and it's like the controller's not cooperating and you're like, okay, Guess I will not be playing for another 5 minutes, or 10 minutes, or 15 minutes. Oh yeah, I already mentioned this on the stream I did 2 days ago, but I got a new chair. Like, the chair I was using, like the last time I was playing this, I was using the kitchen chair, which is not really good for sitting on for long periods of time. Because the computer chair was pretty much out of commission, like the day before I streamed this the first time. But I've since then got a new chair. And it's not too bad. It's not super expensive, but it gets the job done, and it's actually fairly comfortable to sit on. See if I can get a perfect... Nice. I keep forgetting that Birdie is based in the UK. Zangief is quite fun, actually. So I mentioned earlier during the technical issues that I unplugged my Xbox One controller, and the reason I did that was because I got an adapter for the Switch, which basically lets you plug an Xbox One pad or a DualShock 4 pad into the Switch and use it like a Pro controller. And that's actually going to be really useful because the Xbox One controller has an amazing D-pad, which can be really good for some games. Specifically Puyo Puyo Tetris, because I did test it and I had no issues with that game. Well, if you guys remember me streaming Puyo Tetris last year and I had some issues with the Pro controller that the Nintendo made. Specifically that the D-pad was, well, it's not terrible, but sometimes in the heat of a fight against a computer opponent, when you press left or right to line up your blocks, sometimes it will randomly press up or down even though you didn't even press that direction. Down is not so bad because it just moves it down slightly faster and you're only pressing it for a fraction of a second. But if it decides that you pressed up, even though you didn't physically press it, the block drops instantly, and then more often than not it goes into a place you don't want it to go. Which, especially in a really intense match with a CPU opponent that's really hard, it can be the killer. And that honestly put me off a little bit, because I didn't want that to happen. It was happening way more often than it should have. Xbox One controller, that problem does not happen at all. Like, as soon as I got the adapter, I plugged it in, set it up, booted up Puyo Tetris, went into Tetris mode and did 50 lines. Not a single issue whatsoever. So, I might look into doing some more Puyo Tetris now that I don't have that issue anymore. I would probably use the Xbox One controller for all the Switch games, to be honest, but there is the lack of HD Rumble, which, while it's not an essential thing, some games are specifically designed to use it. Such as Mario Odyssey, like, because some moons are hidden and you need to use the vibration of the HD Rumble to figure out where it is. As far as I can tell, the Xbox, like the adapter for the Xbox controller, doesn't actually give you Rumble on your controller, so you wouldn't actually know where it is at all. So when I do Super Mario Odyssey later, I'm actually going to be switching to the Pro controller, which is fine for that game. Hi Deej. Ah. Karate chop. The layering of that looks weird, do you see that? Zangief's foot should have been behind him there, but it was in front and it looked really off. Ah, denied. Yes. See ya. I was hoping to knock him out the edge there to make up for that. Oh, let's make this interesting then. Double match. Mirror match.
Russia.
Double the fun.
Round 1. Fight.
We got a bear back there. Oh, you can do mid-air grabs as well. I was trying to buffer the inputs there, and it turns out you can do it in like while you're jumping. That's kind of cool. So remember when I did the Street Fighter 2 arcade ladder and there was no Sagat? Turns out Sagat is part of Season 3, so I need to unlock him and he'll probably appear in that ladder. Or not. I don't know, but he is in the game now. Like, he was in the Season 3 update, which is part of the Arcade Edition update. But of course I need to either pay for it or I need to unlock it manually, so eventually we'll see him in his spammy, fucking cheesy tiger uppercut glory. Nice.
You win.
Sagat's not released yet, are you sure? I thought Season 3 was out. Like, 'cause I thought that was part of it. Oh wait, do they like release them bit by bit? Is that what they're doing? See, I thought it was like all the characters at once, but I guess that makes more sense, like one every month or something. Well, he is part of Season 3, so eventually we'll see him. Only character that's released right now is Sakura.
New Zealand.
Yeah, not sure if I'm a fan of Sakura. Like, it's a playable character. I mean, she's a Ryu clone, but she's... I wasn't crazy about using her during Street Fighter Alpha 3. Like, she's got a bit of a different playstyle, but it's not really the kind I usually go for.
Fight.
I would rather play as Akuma. Like, Akuma's really good. Bordering fucking OP, but he's quite fun to use. Nice. I suppose while I wait for all the Season 3 characters to come out, I can work toward all the other characters. But yeah, Akuma is part of Season 3 as well, isn't he? Oh, Akuma's in Season 2, so he's already out. Oh, that's good. I assumed he was part of Season 3 because the box art for Arcade Edition is Akuma. So I would assume, oh, well, since they're bringing Season 3 out at the same time, he would be part of Season 3. Well, that's kind of cool to know. I can unlock him soon then. Once I get, how much is it? 10,000 credits? Or like 100,000? I think right now I've got about 35,000. Imagine if this game was fucking like Battle... I know it's the obvious joke to make, but imagine if this game was like Battlefront 2.
Round 1.
And you would have all this bullshit loot box system where people can get like advantages and they can unlock characters if they put enough money into the loot box system to get it. And they would fucking nerf the amount of credits you would be able to get just by like grinding. Well, that's more of a Destiny 2 thing, where it was like, yeah, we don't want you to grind for extra credits to unlock stuff for free, so we're just going to throttle your credits.
Round 2. Fight.
I love what they've done with this arena, like remaking this arena from Street Fighter 2. It looks pretty good. I don't remember if this arena was in Street Fighter 4 actually. It might have been in the arcade edition or the super version. I don't remember. Right, so I think from now on... Nice. Aww. I think from now on I'm going to have to make sure I boot this game up in big picture mode just to make sure that the controls actually do pick up the inputs, because it wasn't working for a while for some random reason. Like, it was recognising the controller was plugged in, but it wasn't actually recognising any button inputs until I put into Steam Big Picture, at which point it did start working. Let's fight Ryu. Gotta love how some games use such practices. Yeah, the video game industry is in kind of a shitty state right now because these fucking developers and publishers keep doing the same shit over and over. It's ridiculous. I'm just glad that companies like Nintendo don't go that far when it comes to that sort of stuff. Oh, I've not actually seen... I don't remember the name of this stage. Like, there's a name... Is it Suzuka Castle or something? But I've never seen the Street Fighter 5 incarnation of this. It looks pretty good. It's Suzuka or Sazuko Castle, something like that. It was the name of the Smash Bros. Stage. That much I remembered. Ah. Right, this might be a challenge. I was hoping it would jump toward me there to try kick me. I wonder what happens if I do the finishing, like if I not come off the edge of the stage at the end of this, like, fight in this level. Like, would this just fall off the roof or something? I kinda want to see that now.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah! Why don't you come over here? Ah! There we go. I want him to be on that. Oh, I'm fucked. Ah, cheap shotted.
Good. Final round. Fight.
I want to get him toward the edge of the stage so that I can do like a big kick to him at the very end. Ah, he blocked my grab. I only lost to that because I wanted to see the finisher, the stage finisher. Because I was trying to do like the high kick to knock him off. So yeah, if you haven't seen that yet, this game's got like an arena finisher mechanic. So if you win the match by getting them to the edge of the stage, like either edge, and then you finish them with like a hard-hitting attack. You see them like get knocked out in some funny fashion. It's stage dependent, like it's different for every stage. And I think it's different depending on which side of the stage you knock them off as well, because I did notice one other stage had like 2 different versions. Monster Hunter World is completely free of microtransaction and loot box bullshit, and that's a game that would make great. That would make great such practices. Yeah. Yeah, I did hear that Monster Hunter World was free of all that stuff, which is good.
Fight.
Not that I would accuse Capcom of... I mean... Oh wait, that's right, Capcom make this as well. Not that I would accuse Capcom of doing this with Monster Hunter, but just because the game has no loot boxes and microtransactions at launch, doesn't mean that it won't be there eventually. And I hate to play devil's advocate with that, but it has happened before where companies have like snuck in microtransactions post-launch. Like look at... what was it? Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2 did that, and I think one of the Deus Ex games from a couple years ago did that. So hopefully it won't come to that, but just be wary. Because if that is their intent to eventually introduce that stuff, then it's going to be kind of shitty, because their whole goal with the PR is like, hey, look at this, we don't have microtransactions, we don't have loot boxes like EA, come get our game. And then eventually when all the early adopters buy the game, they might end up putting it in there. Hopefully, like I'm not saying they will do that, but it has happened before. And I really feel a bit like cautious when PR people are like advertise their games like that. Hopefully it's not the case, but see if they end up doing that. Like when's the game come out? Is it like in a couple of weeks or something? Ah, I'm terrible at this.
That was a very difficult fight. Final round.
Oh yeah, Clayfighter 63 and I thought I remember that game. That was a game I rented as a kid, and I had instant regret. Monster Hunter comes out on the 26th, so pretty much in the next week then. Right, fuck this stage finisher, I'm just gonna do this instead. Just push him right through the fucking castle ceiling.
You win.
The open beta is this weekend. I'm not sure if I'm going to bother with it, to be honest. I tried playing Monster Hunter 4 on stream previously and it just didn't click with me. Like, I'm not sure what this game will do different that will make me want to play it. I might check out the open beta since it's free and all, but yeah, we'll see.
Round 1. Fight.
Might get the bad taste of Metal Gear Solid Survive beta out of my mouth, which I'm still fucking tasting. Ah, fuck, I'm trying to... That's the problem with doing a move that requires 360 input like that. Like, because to do, like, to do his specials and grabs and his, like... Fuck, what's it called? The pile driver? You have to rotate the control, like the D-pad, 360 degrees and then press the action button to do it. Like, rotate and then press it. But in a fighting game where pressing up means jump, sometimes you'll end up jumping when you're trying to execute it. Nice. Ah.
You win.
Guess there's no finisher on that side then. Right, here we go, M. Bison. Does the beta let you play people online though? Because I played the fucking beta Metal Gear Survive and you couldn't play with anybody. It was just like a... It was like a wave-based thing where you like defend a drill against a horde of these crystal-headed zombies, but you were only playing it by yourself. You don't get to play with like 3 other people. Which made it a lot less enjoyable in my opinion. Especially since I had no fucking idea what I was doing. Like, maybe I've had like a couple other people to help me figure things out. That would have been more enjoyable to try. Is M. Bison playable, like, from the get-go, or do you need to unlock him? Because I haven't looked at the full list of unlockable characters from the 3 seasons. Because I've got nobody right now. Nice. Fuck you. Nice. Getting wrecked.
Come at me with more next time.
Forget Ralph, Zangief is gonna wreck it. And by it, I mean him. You know, as beloved as this franchise is, I think it's hilarious how many movies that we have of this franchise that are still really, really bad. And I'm not just talking about like the live action movies, I'm also talking about the anime movies as well. Like there's like 2 or 3 Street Fighter anime movies and they're all pretty bad. Like Street Fighter Alpha, the movie, is fucking... it's hilarious. Hilariously bad. I don't even remember what the story is, it's something about Ryu becoming evil or something, and he's like got a younger brother or something like that. Oh, fucking hell. Jesus.
You lose.
Oh, he's actually got grey hairs in this game. Starting to show your age now, are you?
The battle continues.
See, I haven't watched these movies in a really long time, so I can't really judge them, but I remember watching the Mortal Kombat movies when I was a kid, and I used to fucking love those movies because, yeah, the characters in the plot might be stupid probably, like they probably don't hold up, but if there was one thing a movie based off a fighting game should excel in, it's the fighting set pieces, and that movie, as far as I can remember, it actually delivered in spades with that. Whereas you look at Street Fighter the movie, or most of the other movie incarnations of it, and it's like, yeah, there's fighting scenes, but they're not that enjoyable to watch. Again, I haven't seen them in a long time, but that's kind of how I felt about that compared to the other. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Zangief so I can get his ending.
Secret area.
I could see the Mortal Kombat movies, like the ones from the 90s, being very good.
Round 1.
A cheesy, corny fest that you would watch with a bunch of friends, like just rip on it and stuff. I mean, you could probably say that about the Street Fighter movies as well. I'm not sure how bad the recent live-action movies are, because I've never ever seen them. Like the, what was it called? The Chun-Li one? Ah. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't stun lock me like it did the last time.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah, fuck.
Muscle power! Muscle power fully up!
The prequel trilogy is like that. Yeah, I've never actually, like, if you can find this believable, I've never actually seen a single Star Wars movie. And that includes episodes 4 through 6. The closest I've been to watching the Star Wars movies is watch the Family Guy versions of them. And they pretty much give you the entire plot of the movie, so it's like, I already know how the movies start, where they go and where it ends, but I'll probably end up watching the actual, like, episodes 4 through 6. Don't know if I would bother with 1 through 3, because I know that I'm aware of how bad those can be. Come on. Nice. Oh, I thought I got him now. There we go. Baited. We should marathon Star Wars over a weekend sometime. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. I mean, how long would it take to watch 3 movies? Unless you mean fucking all the movies, like 1 through 6 and possibly 7, like that would take fucking 12 hours just to go through all of them. For the pride of Mother Russia, Comrade Zangief continues to fight. Harasa! Harasha!
Thank you for playing.
Yeah, the endings aren't even anything special, it's just like a single, like, gallery picture with several, like, panels and, like, one dialogue box, and that's pretty much it. Like, remember in Street Fighter 2 when you beat the arcade ladder, you get, like, an actual narrative ending? I kinda miss that. Six movies, about 13 hours. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm kinda glad that the arcade ladders have like high scores next to them, so I can actually tell which ones I've not done yet. So we've not done 1, 3, and 5. Where is the is it challenges? I'm looking for that thing that I did the last time. Yeah, there it is, survival. Survival's a good way to make some extra credits.
I'll show you the essence of wrestling.
But yeah, I'll probably watch the Star Wars movies eventually.
So beware.
Boom! That's how you start the fight and finish it quickly.
Let's see how I do with Zangief in this.
Fight.
I'll kick your ass! All right, let's begin!
Ready. Fight.
Nice. That should work. Yep, there we go. I've seen what happens when you knock them to the left side, like they hit a wall in the same pose as whatever's on the wall. Like there's a, I think there's like a caricature of a person or something on the wall, doing like a yoga pose, and they hit the wall in the exact same pose and then just fall off. But yeah, I haven't seen what happens when you knock them to the right, so that was quite amusing.
It ain't too late to run off to Mum now. Ready. Fight.
Flipping hell, they said there. Yeah, sometimes knocking them like over the edge like that doesn't work. Maybe you have to do it when they're standing, I'm not sure. Like, 'cause it was kind of jumping when I did that. Don't really need any health upgrades yet. Like, don't really need to buy any health. I've still got like 95%. 90-ish%. I love the faces that the opponent makes when you do that. There we go. Maybe I should buy a little health thing this time then. Don't know if I want to spend that much though, because it's like full health, but I don't really need full health. Let's do attack up to compensate for the lack of health.
I am not very fond of conflict. Ready. Fight.
Nice. Oh, there we go. Got it to work that time. You started playing... Oh, sorry. You mean you started playing Doom 2016, or you started watching... Oh, sorry, no. I thought you were talking about a movie there, since we're talking about movies. Never mind, disregard. So you started playing Doom 2016 on harder difficulty. I was not having fun. Yeah, I only played that game on regular difficulty. I've never gone back to it since. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'll show you the divide in our class.
Ready. Fight.
Shit. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, fuck. Did I get some credits at least?
Game over.
Ah, did I get some credits at the very least for that? Nope, of course I don't. You have to beat the entire thing. Right, well, fine, then I'm sticking with Ryu.
Ready. Fight.
Well, let's see if I can show you that finisher then. Maybe that'll work. There we go. Oh, it's not a caricature, it's an actual yoga person. That's cool.
I'll kick your ass!
Ready. Fight.
There we go. Get to see it again.
Good. Ready. Fight.
Wait, his kick went right fucking through him. Now, did you see that? I don't know if he like sidestepped or something, but that didn't hit him, so that was weird. Right, that'll work. I'm assuming your meters carry over between each round as well, like your EX and your trigger meters.
Good.
Good. I meant a few words, huh, Ryu? Yeah, I talked about that the last time. Like, Ryu saying good at the end of a fight kind of reminds me of... I said this the last time as well, but it reminds me of that Zelda CDI game where you play as Zelda, and she kills one of the bosses, and the boss is like, "You killed me!" Then the response is, "Good!" Like, that's the first thing that comes to mind, just because he defeats somebody, and they're like, "Ah!" And he's like, "Good." Ah. Gonna have to heal up after this. Of course, Ken would be the one I would have trouble with. Don't die. There we go.
That was a very difficult fight.
We actually said something different that time. That's perfect full health recovery.
Ready. Fight. Shinku Hadouken!
Should knock him into the elephants. There we go. See ya. Every fucking time.
Ready. Fight.
Was this the person that I lost to the last time?
Good.
Oh, it's this guy. Fang was he called?
Finish you in 2 minutes.
Kind of interested to see what he... excuse me, I got tongue twisted. I'm kind of interested to see what the deal with this guy is in the story mode. I should maybe try him out after I'm done with this survival. Oh fuck, did he poison me? Yeah, I think I got poisoned. Bastard. Yeah, because that's the one thing in the fighting game that's not going to get annoying at all. The ability to poison somebody else. I mean, it's temporary, but it's really annoying. I'm gonna have to heal after that. It's only a low though, but I'll take it.
For those who I wish to protect, I will fight you.
I like how Fang said he'll finish you in 2 minutes when the time limit is 99 seconds. Yeah, that's true. You could set the time limit to like, what, was the lowest like 30 seconds? That should knock her into the boss. Yep, I've seen that one already. So I'm not sure of how many of those credits, like the points that you earn that you spend throughout the survival, I'm not sure if you get more credits, the more points you hold. I'm not sure if that's how that works. Or if it's purely just for like score. I need to try out Rashim as well. I've heard that he's actually a fun character to use. Like, if you can't already tell by my playstyle, I mostly play as Ryu or Ryu style characters. Rarely deviating from that. I'm a very dirty, filthy casual when it comes to Street Fighter. Good. Let's be on the safe side and heal.
Ready. Fight.
I'd like some pound kick. I'd like some pound kick. You don't even play Street Fighter? Growing up, I was more into Mortal Kombat than Street Fighter, but I do like both franchises. Street Fighter for its simplicity and Mortal Kombat for its violence. But Mortal Kombat also has like pretty good like underlying mechanics and stuff in most of the games. Although Mortal Kombat has a bit more of a spotty track record because after Mortal Kombat 4 things get a little bit shitty for a while. But they eventually get back around when it gets to Mortal Kombat 9, I think it is. I think I'll be fine without one. Oh shit.
Ready. Fight.
Never a fan of fighting against Vega, but at least it doesn't have a background to climb on. Is that a bathroom over there? I want to knock him into it. Ah. Right, if that doesn't knock him into the toilet, I don't know what will. Nice.
Good.
Didn't quite hit the mark of trying to knock him through the door, but that's close enough.
This is the path of my destiny. Ready. Fight.
This is the path of my Bungie developed Activision published game. I mean Destiny.
Good.
He just got glory hold. I don't remember how many matches there are in this. I should be fine with that.
My iron body is invincible, so ready. Fight.
Anyone remember how many stages Survival has? Because I don't actually see an indication of how many I've got left.
Break you! Shoryuken! Shoryuken! Damn it! Shoryuken! Good.
I love that fucking guy in the background dancing with the croquet mallet.
If you stand in my way,
Oh, it's
I will
Nash.
kill you.
Ready. Fight.
So, since the season 3 characters aren't all out yet, how often are they going to be releasing them? Is it like one a month, or...? Because I haven't played Street Fighter V until now, so I don't know how often the releases of the season 1 and 2 characters were. Nice, that was a good combo. Ah.
It can't be over.
Normal is 30. Also, I don't know what that picture is because it's not showing up on my Restream app. Let me check Restream itself. Oh, right, okay. I thought you were posting an emote, but the Restream app kind of picked up D and comma as like a smiley face for some reason. That was weird. Right, let's just continue this then. Hopefully I can get through these next 15 fairly quickly.
Ready. Fight. Shoryuken. Shoryuken. Oh yeah. Shoryuken.
But yeah, I'm assuming doing it on normal nets you more credits in general.
Shoryuken. Oh yeah. Shoryuken. Nice hit.
Oh shit. Fucking lost half my health there from that.
Good.
No, it's not good. I don't fucking like losing that much health so quickly.
I'll kick your ass!
Ready. Fight. Shinku Hadouken! Oh yeah. Shoryuken.
Why does the background to this stage almost look like a background from Mortal Kombat 9?
Shoryuken. Tatsumaki Senpu Hadouken. Shoryuken.
Yeah, take that. Right into the hot dog sign.
Good.
Yeah, these like stage finishers amuse me.
Boy, it ain't too late to run off to mom. Ready.
Like, stage finishers aren't a brand new concept, they've been done for years. Like, Mortal Kombat was like one of the first to do it, but it's kind of fun to see them in Street Fighter.
Oh yeah. Shoryuken. Shoryuken. Oh yeah. Shoryuken. Almost. Tatsumaki Senpu Kyaku. Almost.
Yeah, you hungry? How about a hot dog? There you go.
Good.
It's on me. Or rather, it's on you. I don't normally bother buying, like, the...
Come on.
You know how when you buy, like, the meter upgrades and stuff and, like, attack up? I don't really bother with that. I usually just focus on the health. Fuck. Didn't mean to activate that so quickly. Nice. Knock him into that building. Ah.
Good.
That looked like I set that up perfectly to hit him into that building, but it didn't work. Lame. I've got lots of points, so I think I can afford that.
I am not ready.
Still got another 11 characters to beat down.
Tatsumaki! Break you! Shoryuken! Shoryuken! Shinku Hadouken! Tatsumaki Senbukyaku!
I am not ready. That cutscene skip was perfect. Yeah, I didn't actually notice that.
I'll show you the divide and...
Ready. Fight. Shoryuken! Tatsumaki Senbukyaku!
Yeah, there's this game that I've been playing recently on PC. It's called Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. And I tend to like skip the dialogue, like when you start a match, like they have like a back and forth banter. And then they say duel. So I tend to skip over what they're saying, but they already start what they're saying before you can skip it. So sometimes the start of the sentence kind of merges with the word duel, and it's kind of funny.
Good.
I can't think of any examples offhand, but there has been plenty of moments where that happens.
For those who I wish to protect, I will fight you!
Ready. Fight.
I don't think I've knocked an opponent off the right side of the stage, assuming that there is something on the right. Like, on the left is a rocket seat, which blasts them off into the sky. So I'm going to see what happens if I can knock her into this edge. Is this the Shadowloo headquarters? Because I can see, like, the banner in the background. Oh fuck, why did I jump over her? Didn't mean to do that. I don't think that was going to work. Nah. Wasn't close enough. Yeah, this might be the Shadowloo headquarters then. Yeah, if you don't know what Shadowloo is, it's like the terrorist organisation in the Street Fighter series. And M. Bison is like the leader, I think. But yeah, the Shadowloo logo is, you can see up there on the top right, the skull. See, when I saw this area at first, I thought it was just like a generic army area, kind of like Guile stage. Like just an army ground, but it's not, apparently. Oh fuck. I was trying to push him over, but he fucking didn't fight back at all there for like 2 seconds. That was kind of funny. Fatality. That's about as close as you'll get to fatalities in Street Fighter. Electrocution. Right, on to stage 23. With Rashid.
Ready.
Yeah, I think in the future I'll be only doing the easy mode because that's like 10 fights and not 30 fights. I thought it was going to be like maybe a couple more, I didn't think it was going to be 20 more. Nice. Sometimes I do that and I fucking execute that move slightly too late and they'll be like flying over it. Didn't we fight Chun-Li already? Oh, that's right. There's not even 30 characters in this game, so of course they're going to recycle some. Want to show you this finisher. There it is. Whee!
Good.
Good! Send Chun-Li into the stratosphere and she fucking dies from lack of oxygen. Good!
Let my beauty intoxicate. Ready. Fight. Saya! Tor! Hadouken! Tor! Shoryuken! Tatsumaki! Oya! Tor! Saya! Shinku! Hadouken! Shoryuken! Saya! Shoryuken!
There we go. Send him flying as well.
Good. Ready. Fight. Shoryuken! Tatsumaki Senpu!
Oh, maybe I should have healed.
Oh yeah! Tatsumaki Senpu Kyaku! Shoryuken! Saya! Tor! Hadouken! Saya! Tatsumaki Senpu!
Ah, fuck.
Shoryuken! Tatsumaki! Shoryuken! Tor! Hadouken! Shoryuken! Tatsumaki Senpu! Shoryuken! Shinku! Hadouken! No chance! Saya! Shoryuken! Shoryuken! Saya!
Nice. Right, not gonna lie, that was a little bit scary there for a second. Oh, it was only... Oh, wait a minute. Wait, why did I get some credits there? I didn't see that. I thought I finished. Still got another 3 fights.
My iron body is in bed. Ready.
You know, that would have been perfect if I skipped that a little bit quicker so that it would have said my iron body is ready. Oh well, missed opportunities. My iron body is ready! Iron body.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Ah!
Shoryuken! Tatsumaki Senpu!
That didn't really work out the way I'd hoped.
Good.
Good. Just be on the safe side, because I don't want to be paired up against a really annoying opponent
If you stand in my
and fucking
way,
lose.
I will.
Not this close to the end of a 30 fight match.
Saya! Shoryuken! Tor! Shoryuken! Shinku! Hadouken! Saya! Tatsumaki! Tatsumaki Senpu Kyaku! Tor! Shoryuken! Saya!
Okay, I'm in trouble.
Tatsumaki! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Oh fuck.
Tor! Shoryuken! Saya! Hadouken!
Ah! So much for me trying to play it safe. Fuck off.
suggest you stay down.
Yeah, I'm going back to regular. Fuck that. By regular I mean fucking easy, because fuck normal. Of course that was going to happen. Of fucking course that was going to happen. Extreme as 100 consecutive stages? Nope. Nope to all of that noise.
Better not disappoint me.
I don't think I've seen his second special. Let's try that. I was only like, what, 2 fights away after that one?
Ready. Fight.
I love how Nash's profile picture up in the top corner there is almost like he's just face palming. Nice. That one I've not seen yet.
I'll kick your ass!
Ready.
I'll kick your ass.
Fight.
Wouldn't it have been funny if I did that for every single fight, and by the end of it, it would just be 10 people inside that sarcophagus?
Come on. Ready. Fight.
Let's see what happens if I knock them off to the other side. Assuming this doesn't finish him off. I think that might knock him over. Nope, not quite.
I did it!
I am Rashid of the Turbulent Wind. Remember the name well. Ready. Fight.
Right, so I'm going to try to knock him off this side of the stage and see what happens. I see a bunch of sheep, so I'm assuming something to do with the sheep. Maybe he gets knocked into a bunch of them and they just herd him off. Right, that should work. Oh, it's a bunch of Kiwis.
I did it!
Ah, shit.
Ready.
You don't know who your next opponent is until you actually go ahead with it. I didn't want to waste money or score to do a full heal if I only needed like about 40%. There we go. I like that attack. That's pretty fun to watch.
I did it!
Right, this is better. That more or less fills up the health without wasting any. I'm guessing after every 5 stages you change to another arena.
Boom! That's how you start the fight.
Ready.
Because I've noticed that the arena does change every once in a while. I'm guessing it's like every 5. I think I remember the stage finishers for this one. Like, I think you just knock them into the tunnel and they just roll away. I think I did that with the... What was that guy called that was fighting Nikolai or something? Nicholas? It should work. Nope, I've knocked her up too high. Yeah, fuck that. Let's use this.
Ready. Fight. Shoryuken. Shoryuken.
I did it!
2 more fights.
Ready. Fight. Shoryuken.
Not bad!
Hadouken.
Time to finish it!
Whoa, that looked weird. For a brief moment there, Ken's face and Fang's face had become one when he was doing that animation to wind up his special. Let's see if I can knock him into that tunnel this time. Ah. Never mind. I would rather not risk losing, since he's got that poison, so forget it.
I did it!
Right, 1 fight left. Oh wait. Sorry, 2 fights left. I thought we were on stage 9, it's stage 8 that we just finished.
Ready. Fight.
So is this Brazil? Because I'm not entirely sure. I'm assuming it is Brazil/Rio. It looks very much like it, but I'm not entirely sure. Damn it. I'm not sure.
I did it!
I'm not sure of what attack I need to press to do the hard hit, because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Right, last match. Oh yes, this guy.
Devour our final stage.
Right, well, since this guy is like the last guy you fight during the stage, the survival, I'm gonna assume that he is like the big baddie of Street Fighter V, because I haven't seen him in any other mode up to this point. And I haven't done the Street Fighter V arcade ladder yet, so nice. There we go. All the fucking girls going after him. Right, so how many credits did I get for that? Get 4,000. So let's see, what missions have I got right now? Perform a counter. How do you do counters in this game? Like, what buttons do you press for that? Like, I'm assuming it's like a button combo, like you press 2 buttons at the same time, but I'm not sure which buttons you press for the counter. I know that there are some previous Street Fighter games that had like a parry system, but I have no idea how that works either. Well, again, it's probably a button combo. Like I said, I'm a very casual Street Fighter player. So let's do a bit more story mode, and then I'll go online for a few online matches. In fact, let's go into training so I can try out Fang, because I think I'm going to try him next in story mode. Let's see, is Fang unlocked from the get-go, or do you need to unlock him? Oh wait, there he is.
How about a double dose of poison? Hey, I was waiting for you.
found the perfect test subject.
Let's look at his command list. Down up punch. Back forward punch, back forward kick. Right, okay. Should be able to remember those. Oh wait, is that a charge? Let's look at that again. Yeah, I'm assuming the yellow arrow means like you have to hold it for a second. So it's a charge move. Right, that's the poison, isn't it? Yep, that's poison. That's also poison. I think you can like sneak past them. Yeah, you can. I could see that being quite good if somebody tries to pin you in the corner. You can do this, and then you can get the upper hands. Let's see unique attacks. V system. Let's try this one. Shi Ruri Ruri. That looks silly. On top of that, it also adds poison. We've also got these as well.
Take the poison. 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 Take the poison.
It sounds like he's saying take a boy now.
Take the poison. 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 Hold it back.
Take a boy, take a boy. Right, let's actually do the story mode now with him.
I will survive using this poison.
His age is 73, by the way. I just said that there. Yep, this is Shadowlow's base.
They are the Ooooooh, one of the largest cartels in Asia. It seems they allied with Shadowloo last month. The cartel is infamous for kidnapping children. They train them and use them as assassins who wield weaponized poison. Today, they've come in order to show their vassalage.
Vassalage? What ugly poisonous snakes.
Is that guy really supposed to be the new Fang of Ooooooh? Looking at him makes my blood run cold.
Shh. Keep it down. Despite his look, I've heard his skills in the use of poison hands exceed every previous generation. His attack is definitely the most potent ever seen. Even if he only grazes you, he'll eventually melt to nothing.
The poison hand kills by using the natural poison produced within the user's body. As children, they develop immunity through controlled exposure. Those who couldn't withstand it would die off. They die and die and die and die, and only the one that survives can become the chosen assassin. Which is why I'm here.
Great Lord Bison, you have magnanimously allowed the Ooooooh group to become part of Shadowloo. We are very appreciative of this generosity.
As proof of our loyalty, we've come to provide some entertainment.
You are all fools.
You know, this kind of makes me wish that the story mode was like fully animated. Like, see if they went for like an anime style or something, kind of like Street Fighter 4 story cutscenes. That would have been really cool. Also, I do like that in the story mode, your costume depends to, like, your costume changes depending on the context of the situation.
Was that your best?
What? That is impossible.
What a weird looking face that he has.
Could resist my poison?
No wonder he has fucking shades on otherwise.
Possible. I know that my nails struck into him long enough to fell any man. Won't be much longer before the poison works. Just need to survive until that happens.
Now join your fellow traitors in death.
I won't count out to you. I will survive this. I will remain on the side that kills, not is killed. I can't give in to you.
Ooh.
What the fuck? Oh. Nice. That was the most unintentionally fucking funny thing I've seen in this game so far. Like, just not just the way he said it, but the way his mouth kind of like tried to mimic that. Oh. Jesus Christ. I've got to make that into a fucking clip for the stream deck. Yeah, I'll take that. That fight went much more easily. So wait, are two of his 3 fights against him?
This can't.
Stupid fool. Your poison doesn't work on me.
It can't be. I gave him so many deep scratches. Enough time has passed. My poison is unmatched in its ability to kill any living creature. No, it doesn't matter now. I won't be killed here. I will survive no matter what. Please forgive me. From now on, I'm eternally yours to command Lord Bison.
I have no need for loyalty.
What?
In Shadowloo, only those who wield true strength shall survive. You came against my power, and your strength is the only reason you're alive. If you lost that strength, your death would be certain. Survival is that simple.
This man is... This power is...
If you want a life in Shadowloo, show me that you can be of use.
What power? To him, my poison was just like a single bee sting. His power is beyond even the strongest poisons ever known. This man isn't just on the side of killing. He will rain death upon all living beings. I've lived knowing every day could be my last, but I've realized there is ultimate power. It does exist. I must gain more power in order to be of use to that man. I will eliminate all obstacles, prepare for battle, and help Lord Bison conquer this world!
Wait, was that it? Wait, I know the stories are meant to be fairly short and very self-contained, but really? Fight M. Bison twice and you're done? At least with the other characters I get to fight at least 3 different characters and go to different places. Okay then. Now let's do Zangief then, since I know how to play as him. New York Fighting Tournament.
Incredible! And the winner is the Russian Wrestling
Invincible Red Cyclone! Zangief!
Horror show!
Was it pronounced Zangief? I've been saying Zangief.
So good of him to send me latest newsletter. New muscle generation.
Master Zangief!
Oh, so it's you, Mika. I have been hearing of your great achievements.
Oh no. Next to the achievements of the Red Cyclone, I've done nothing.
Okay, as we've not seen each other, you will show me big new skills you developed in ring. You ready for this?
Yes! Thank you for giving me this chance. Hey!
Come!
Master Zangief, that was phenomenal! Amazing! I want to follow in your footsteps and work to become a great wrestler just like you.
To follow in footsteps, you need muscle spirit, young one. I know. How about we both embark on great journey of training? We will tangle with fighters all over the world, continue to build muscle, and finally we achieve strongest muscle spirit.
Muscle Spirit! That sounds so cool! It would be an honor to join you on this journey.
Long time no see. Your muscles are looking good, comrade.
As are yours, my friend. But I must say, the training pilgrimage seems a bit old-fashioned.
This is your friend?
Da! My friend Azam. He is also advisor of Muscle Sword Fighters Club. Say hello.
My name is Rainbow Mika. It's so very nice to meet you, sir.
Could it be? Is it possible you're the Zangief? Azam never said you knew each other.
Master.
I saw you on the internet. So many victories.
I saw you on the internet.
Also, you're interested in muscle. Then let me make your day. Brace, and I'll throw you as greeting.
Yeah, no, that's all right. You don't have to.
Nothing odd about a pair of guys complimenting each other's muscles.
Meeting you is more than I could have asked for.
Don't be humble.
I guess it's just their way of bonding, I suppose. Are you the legendary Zangief? I saw you on the internet. On them YouTubes. Fairly easy.
Okay, I give up. Your power is tremendous.
You see? This comes from great power and dedication of muscle.
I think I'm gonna have to look up how to play as Rashid next. Like check him in training.
Having a match with me too?
It can't be. You're a wrestler too?
Ha ha ha! Perfect! You two should have great match together.
Wait! Let's talk about this!
I received a message from Lara for you, and in it she said, the usual place. Looks like there will be many steps in your journey.
Nah, she has big potential. I'm hoping Mika will learn something valuable on the way.
It reminds me of when we were guided by our masters, a lifetime ago.
Now is our turn to... Huh?
Just one more! I need to keep working on my muscle spirit! Just one more, please!
I can't! There's but so much passion and pro wrestling spirit one can take before he faints from joy.
Don't worry, comrade. Fiery spirit helps everyone. It isn't only for pro wrestlers.
The spirit you've inherited from your ancestors will fuel your power as a fighter. It is that spirit which will turn into muscle.
You inherited spirit?
I suppose so.
I'm not sure if Azim is meant to be a playable character or if he's just like part of the story.
Finally! Today I go into the Hollowed Ring, side by side with Master Zangief. I can't stop trembling.
Do not be nervous, Mika. Your muscle spirit is ready for anything. And it is trained as well as mine, so I know you can do this.
Thank you so much, Master!
If at any point you can't move the ring, just look at my trapezius muscle. It's your road sign. You can follow it to victory.
Master Zangief.
Okay, let's go, Mika!
Yes!
I love Zangief's voice acting, by the way. It's fantastic. So I'm noticing with each completed fight during the story mode you get 4,000 credits, but I'm assuming you can only do that once. So say I was to replay Zangief's story, I don't think you would get another 4,000 per fight. Otherwise you could just keep doing that and like grind. I'm gonna try, actually, let me try that real quick. I'm gonna do one fight and see if I get another 4,000. Probably not going to, but it doesn't hurt to check. Zangief with the speedo, what is this? I don't even.
Master Zangief, that was phenomenal! Amazing!
Nope, doesn't work. Didn't think so. It's kind of a shame, because that would have been a great way to grind for credits quickly, but of course they don't want you to do that, so... Let's return to story select. I think I'm going to learn how to play... Let's try... Fuck, what was his name again? Rashid? Yeah, let's try Rashid this time.
Forgotten waterfall.
I'm summoning a storm.
Hey, I was waiting for you.
Yeah, I've heard that Rashid's quite a cool character, like, in terms of, like, how he plays, so let's see what he's got. Tap repeatedly to charge. Look at the way he just fucking runs. Oh, he can wall jump? Well, kind of. Like, you can kind of, like, jump and bounce off the wall.
Here we go. Roar, thunder. Showtime. Finish.
Nice. Yeah, he's quite dynamic, and I like this one. The good thing about Street Fighter characters is a lot of them kind of control the same in terms of like how to execute their moves. Like that zigzag forward thing, I don't know how you... Quarter circle down and then forward plus punch is usually how you do this.
Thunder. Showtime. Finish.
Like double quarter circle forward, I mean. Like where you do that and then you press the button. Let's see what else you got. Flap spin. I'm gonna try something. Oh, I see, right, okay. So this is a normal medium punch, but if you press it with forward at the same time, you do that. So that becomes like a good combo starter. Like that. Right, I think that's enough training with him. Let's do his story, and then we'll do some online matches. Because I think online ranked is like the best way to get credits outside of doing survival all the time. Like, obviously story is a good place to get a lot of credits, but it's like one time only, so once you've done all the stories there, then you're left with all the other options. Right, so let's do Rashid. Where is he? There he is.
I am Rashid of the Turbulent Wind.
Wait, hang on a second.
Everything I do is for Lord Bison.
Oh, sorry, he's not 73 years. Sorry, I thought that was his age because I saw the number 7 and 3 is actually his height. So, sorry about that.
I am Rashid of the Turbulent Wind.
Because I went through the screen so fast, I thought it said 73 without actually seeing the word height next to it. So I just assumed, oh, he's 73 years old.
Search for my friend continues. I wonder if the mark of Shadowloo really exists. Send. You know, I really wish that you could have at least written the address where you sent this from. Hey, Azam. You don't think all of this is silly, do you? I mean, just an ordinary person like me, trying to locate and sneak into a Shadowloo base?
If it is a silly thing young master wishes to do, then I will follow his wishes.
No, really, tell me what you think. What's strange is, for being so net addicted, my friend never bothered to message me even once. But even in the midst of intense research, I would at least get a message every couple of days. So 10 days with no word is weird. To top it all off, I get this package out of nowhere. So, being a good friend, of course I'm really worried.
Young master, your meal is becoming cold.
Oh. Really? There he is. That's the mark.
You must be in Shadowloo.
Who the hell are you?
Oh wait, is that Birdie? I couldn't really tell.
Just tell me where the Shadowloo base is, and we won't have any trouble.
You say you don't
Oh, he's got a
want
different
trouble.
costume, that's why.
Shadowloo at the top of your lungs. You and me is way past trouble. Bullhead. Roar, thunder. Showtime. Finish. Almost. Almost. Stop. Almost. Wanker.
Did he just say wanker? I'm not sure if that's what he said, but it kind of sounded like it. Wanker!
As a member of Shadowloo, I'm sure you know where the base is.
I ain't with those Shadowloo wanks no more.
He is saying, he's saying wank and wanker. Fucking hell.
All I'm trying to do is get some information. My friend was working at the SIN laboratory and has gone missing. That's who I'm trying to find, understand?
Ah! And who the hell cares about your friend?
Anything you know would be very helpful.
Fucking Azam is enormous.
12 days ago.
It's like fucking 8 foot tall. Things have gotten pretty messy. Can we postpone our plans for next week? No problem. It's best we not get involved with Shadowloo. Rumour has it that lots of people are connected to them have died.
So many have died. Huh, I read that before when searching around the net.
I never thought I'd see a Street Fighter game where part of the story involves back and forth messaging through a mobile phone. Right, thanks for your concern, Maya, but I won against Shadowloo guy, so I think I'll be okay.
I feel I'll be strong enough to handle whatever comes my way, I think. Send. Wow, Maya, that was quick. At these GPS coordinates, you'll find Ryu. If you really want to test yourself, why not go over there? Speaking of my ability, I don't have any intention of directly taking on Shadowloo. The goal is, get the means to make it to their base, rescue my friend, and come back together.
Young master, are you trying to measure your skill by fighting this man named Ryu?
Well, I've heard he's very famous in the world of street fighting. If I were able to match his skills... I wonder if Ryu is a big and scary type of guy. Alright, I'll make it just a friendly greeting at first. I am Rashid of the Turbulent Wind, a hero of the wind who travels the world.
Master.
I guess that didn't work.
And why has a hero come here?
It's a long story I won't bore you with. In any case, I would really appreciate a match. I wish to test my mettle against you. But why? The internet said when you assume a fighting stance, he doesn't hesitate to fight back. Are you not feeling well? Is he angry about something?
It does not look like he is angry. However...
Hey, if you're not up to fighting today...
Understood. I'll fight.
Hadouken! Roar! Thunder! Showtime!
Ryu is famous in street fighting, you don't say. Yeah, you have to remember, Rashid comes from halfway across the road, so I don't think he's aware of this, perhaps. Then again, he's got a mobile phone, so maybe he's looked on the internets. I mean, that's how he found out about Zangief. Okay, I think Rashid might be my new favourite character. He's actually really fun to play as. Very fast and fluid.
You're doing great. Besides, you're...
Shoryuken!
Wouldn't it be funny if they put a fucking QTE there? Like, quick press X!
I see.
One of these days we'll have a Street Fighter game with a fucking QTE in the cutscene.
But this was helpful. I learned more about my skills, and I'll get to go home with a great story. Thank you. I'm glad I was able to fight with you.
Yeah, me too.
You lost the battle, young master.
Yeah, I lost.
Does this mean you are going to stop the search for your friend?
No. I realized something important during the fight. I felt something in Ryu's fist. Something like his passion to keep moving forward.
Okay, that doesn't sound right.
Fist?
That doesn't sound right at all, Rashid.
It's a matter of whether I want to do it or not. What was it you were saying before? If it's a silly thing the young master wishes to do, right?
Young master.
I'm going to save my friend, even if I'm alone against Shadowloo.
I'm gonna have to look up how to get the most credits the fastest way possible.
You are not alone, young master. Of course, I will go along with you.
Probably after this stream I'll look up how to get more credits quickly so that I can like start grinding for it. Just ignore that Windows sound, I'm just connecting my mobile so that I can do network tethering because I'm now about to go online because I need a little bit extra data like for that. Otherwise it would be laggy as hell. So let's do some ranked matches. Right now we're at rank... where's the number? Usually it tells you what your rank is, but I don't see it on the screen. Maybe if I go into ranked matches it'll tell me. Doesn't say. Now that's kinda cool, you can play against any platform or you can just play against PC only, but I'm fine with playing PS4 players as well. I guess I'll start with Ryu then. Right, let's do this. Right now we've got 6,300 credits. We need another, if I'm good at math, which I'm not, 77, I can't fucking think right now. Sorry. 3,700. Yeah, it's not that I'm terrible at math. Sometimes I just can't fucking remember how to fucking math at times. But yeah, be a little while yet before we can do that. So I'll do a few matches with Ryu, and then after that I'll do some matches with Rashid, I suppose. So watch me fail miserably. Also, I'm the one on the right, not the left.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, maybe I need to increase the network, the data amount a little bit more, because this does not bode well. Let's try to finish this match first then, since we're already starting, but yeah, this isn't going to work too well. Yeah, this is why I do mobile tethering when it comes to playing an online game while I'm streaming, because I can't fucking do both with the current connection. We're getting PUBG frame rates here, yeah. Player unknown street fighting. Surprisingly, I'm winning though. They've still got another fucking... We've got at least one more fight of this. So what happens if somebody rage quits? Do you still get credits? Or does nobody get anything? Because that'd be kind of BS if the latter happens. Fuck's it, yeah, they quit out of that. Fuck that. I don't know if I get anything to make up for that. Just waiting for this to get back to the menu so that I can do a quick change to the network settings. Right, okay, so I'm going to change... See, I've got a program that limits how much data is going through my mobile so that it doesn't like do too much. I'm going to increase that a little bit and hopefully that will make it work better. So currently it's set to 800 kilobytes. Let's set it to 1000 kilobytes. So an extra 200 might be enough to get a fairly smooth match. Usually 800 is more than enough for like streaming and playing online at the same time, but clearly it's not the case with this game. You could have left because of the lag, yeah, that could have been a reason. See, I don't want to drop out willfully in case it punishes me, because I'm pretty sure modern fighting games and games of this nature punishes people for dropping out, like, willingly. So I don't want to drop out willfully in case it punishes me, because I'm pretty sure modern fighting games and games of this nature punishes people for dropping out, like, willingly. So I don't want to drop out willfully in case it punishes me, because I'm pretty sure modern fighting games and games of this nature punishes people for dropping out, like, willingly. Right, hopefully this works better. This isn't the same person, is it? Again, I'm the person on the right. Nope, this is a different person. I think when you start, you're pretty much on the same rank, because I'm noticing the rank number is still the same, like between the both of us.
Round 1. Fight. Hadouken!
Right, so it's still a bit choppy, but it's an improvement overall. So I think every match I'm going to increase the bit rate, or not bit rate, but increase the bandwidth a little bit more till I find the sweet spot. I played that like 4 times. Don't know if you heard that. Yeah, this is getting a little bit shite now.
Damn it!
Reuse record player was skipping. Yeah, that's kind of what it seemed like. Yeah, now it's just as bad as it was before. Like, it started off relatively okay. Relatively being the key word there. Ah, fuck. Just, please.
Break you! Hadouken! Nice hit!
Ah.
Hadouken! Shoryuken! Shoryuken! Break fire! Nice hit! Shoryuken!
Fuck! That means I've got at least 2 more fucking... Like, I've got at most 2 more fights now. Fuck! That annoys me. More so because it's taken so fucking long. Right, let's increase this to 1500, where we've got the time to do this.
Round 2.
I can't even monitor how the stream's doing right now because it might be getting choppy, I'm not sure. Is the stream getting choppy for you guys, or what?
Hadouken! Break you! Break you! Shinku!
At least I get this.
Hadouken! Shoryuken! Break you! Nice hit! Yeah! Shoryuken!
I really hate when that happens. When I say is it choppy on the stream, I mean is the stream itself choppy, not the footage of this game. Like, is it buffering? Is it lag? Like, you know what I mean? Is the stream itself having problems? Because I can't monitor the stream input right now since I'm playing this, like, because it's covering the game screen's covering up OBS and I can't like alt tab since I'm in the middle of a fight. Fuck. Well, I've all but lost this. Right, alt tabbing so I can check. Yeah, here's the thing, on OBS I'm not really losing any frames at all. So I'm not sure what's going on. Do I get any credits for that at all? Don't know if you get like a small amount of credits for at least participating. Yeah, maybe I might not be able to play online while I'm streaming. I mean, I could continue upping the data, but I'd only have so much data on my phone that I can work with. Like, I've already used up 20 gigabytes out of my 30 limit. And I've still got another 15-20 days before it refreshes. I think it's like 15 days. And those 10 gigabytes will go away super quick if I put it up too high. Let's try... Right, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to untether and I'm going to re-tether because maybe it's not actually getting the data through. So yeah, when you hear those Windows beeps, that's me just like re-enabling the tethering. I'm going to wait a moment to see if Windows 10 is picking up on that connection. I'm checking the network settings just to make sure. This is why I don't stream online multiplayer games on streams these days, because I can't fucking do it without some assistance. The fucking houses a stone's throw away from me can get fibre optic, but I'm stuck with this shitey subpar broadband. Right, here we go, let's try. I think it just connected. I've set it to 1.6 megabit, it might be a bit too high, but at least we'll get some decent results, hopefully. I kinda don't want to go any higher than that in case it like just drains the bandwidth in like a fucking few minutes. See, if I was able to do 4G tethering unlimited, like if I had unlimited 4G tethering, I would use that all the time for my streams, and that would be, well, wouldn't be an amazing replacement for fibre optic or high-speed broadband, but it would be an alternative around the very slow connection I've got. Like, because the connection I have by default is I think it's 0.6 megabit upload, which is barely enough to fucking stream, and that's why my streams are like 480p. Like, not even 720p 30, let alone 720p 60. Waiting for an opponent still. It used to be unlimited tethering. Yeah, that kinda sucks that I can't fucking do that anymore. Of course, the only time that I really fucking need it, well, I've not got fibre or high-speed broadband, I can't fucking use it. Alright, here we go. That took a while. I've lowered the bandwidth just a little bit there, like it was at 1.6 megabytes, I've set it down to 1.3 now. Just to make sure it's working.
You'll create a new win streak record in a ranked match.
Video quality isn't a big deal to me. It's kind of a big deal to me though, as somebody who wants to do streaming and more content creation oriented stuff.
Round one.
It's kind of an issue.
Fight.
Okay, this seems better. Yeah, this is definitely better. No real input lag either. Okay, this is definitely what I was hoping for. Nice. I like this person's username, Doinks. That's a pretty fun name. So I'm just going to chalk up the previous fights to the other person having bad network connections because I don't think I was dropping frames while I was fighting them. It's a little bit choppy here, but it's still playable. Still very playable. There we go. That looked like I got the winning hit there, but there was slight warping, but it was still far more playable than before. I just unlocked an achievement called I Know Kung Fu. Nice.
This is your first win in a ranked match.
Right, let's search for another one. I'm going to reduce the bandwidth a little bit because I think 1.3 might be too high. Let's set it to just 1.0, see how that works. Like, because usually I have it set to 800, which is usually enough for most online games. Again, it's just a case of finding the sweet spot. And it could also come down to the opponent having a bad connection, but here's the thing, it doesn't tell you that. Like, usually in an online game it will tell you, like, it will give you some sort of indication as to the connection quality of the opponent you're fighting or playing against. Like a 3-bar system or something like that. This game, as far as I can tell, doesn't do that. So I have no idea if it's actually, is it my problem or is it their problem? Alright, here we go. Take me a little while to find people, but we're finding people. I think it's because I'm just starting out that I'm still quite a low rank, that it's taking me a while to find somebody of a similar rank. I can tell this is going to be a good fight. And by good fight, I mean immensely frustrating fight.
This battle could create a new win streak record in a ranked match.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah, this seems fine. This is at 1.0, at 1.0 megabyte, instead of 0.6, which is usually how I stream it. Because while I'm streaming, I barely have enough bandwidth to do browsing, but not really any bandwidth to do online multiplayer. So I have to use the mobile tethering to kind of pick up the slack there. Hi, random video. Ah, crap. Nice.
I did it.
But yeah, hi, random video 64. Welcome to the stream. You're just in time to watch me get pummeled. Damn, I tried to grab him, now did it too soon. One thing I will say is there's like minor warping, but I'm okay with that. All things considered, like it's very playable otherwise. Right, one each.
Good.
Good.
Final round. Fight. Tatsumaki Senpuken! Tatsumaki Hadouken! Shoryuken! 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 Tatsumaki Shoryuken! 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 Hadouken! Shoryuken!
Nice. That should knock him into the log. Sweet. You should get extra points for doing that alone. Got 150 credits. I'm not sure what the, like, I'm getting a different sort of points as well. I'm not sure what those are for. I'm gonna have to look into the league points. Like, can those be converted into credits or what?
Round one.
Nice. I wasn't sure if you wanted to do a rematch there, because I kinda like that fight. That was close. Also, hi Zachary.
Good. Round two. Fight. Shoryuken! Shoryuken!
Oh crap. Nicely done. Found an opening there and they took advantage. Ah shit. Part of me thinks I should save my 3 meter for the next fight because I'm all but dead here. Yeah. That was an insanely good turnaround there. Right, final rounds. Ah, slightly too early. I was hoping we'd land into that. Wasted potential. Okay, I think he actually won. I might have a slither of health left, but yeah, I've still got a bit left. Damn it. Good game. Right, my win streak is 2 then. Wonder if he wants to do one more fight. Nope, he's done. Oh, here we go, Akuma.
Your match record with Ryu is 2 wins and 2 losses.
Oh, thanks for reminding me of my records. Imagine if in fucking Call of Duty did that at the end of every fucking... Like, yeah, there's the KD thing, like, it shows you on the screen, but imagine if there was a voice that was like, you have 3 kills and 20 deaths. You suck.
Round 1. Fight.
I like this game's version of Akuma. Whoa, a bit of warping around there. Oh shit, yeah, he's got that fireball that goes past mines. Ah, shit. Probably shouldn't have wasted that, but at least I won.
Good. Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, if you probably noticed it by now, there's a little bit of warping going on. But the gameplay is fairly consistent despite that. Like, visually it looks like a mess, but it actually doesn't feel laggy. Damn it. Well, the good news is he's used it up now.
Impudent fool. Final round. Fight.
Fuck. Right, well, all but lost this then. I still don't know how to do counters, by the way. Oh, okay. I can't even block anymore. One hit will kill me. Damn it! Got cheesed. Almost pulled a comeback there. You have 2 wins But you also have 3 lasses. You suck! Rematch? Rematch? Nope, didn't think so. Yeah, so maybe ranked matches is not the fastest way to get him those credits for buying characters. I thought it would have been, like it would encourage you to play against other people, but I'm not getting that much credits overall and I've been doing this for like about 20 minutes now. I would just be better off doing survival. Like, do all the story, do all the character stories and then just do survival non-stop. I would think do survival extreme, like the 100 character fight survival, but if you lose at any point, you don't get anything, so is it even fucking worth the effort of spending the better part of an hour just to beat 100 people? If you, say you're on fucking fight 99 and you lose, is it really worth going through that many characters? I'm fucking pissed off losing to fight number 29 and 30. Especially when you factor in the time waiting for an opponent in online matches. Yeah, that's also true. I mean, it's not connecting me with people instantly, probably because I'm still quite low ranked, so there's probably a bunch of people who are much higher ranked by this point since they've been playing Street Fighter V since day one. So I'm pretty much just trying to find people who are still kinda new to the game. Although having said that, I think there will still be a few people who are new to this game since the Arcade Edition the Arcade Edition just came out as a standalone game, so maybe people were waiting for that. But it's still taking a while for me to find some players. Like, the more people I win, my rank will go up and I'll maybe find people quicker, but then I'll be less likely to win because I'll be paired up against much better players. So it's a bit of a catch-22. It's like, I could work towards finding better players and finding them faster, and but then I won't get that much out of it, other than defeats. Right, well, I'm going to cancel, and I'm going to change character this time. Let's try Rashid. There he is. As weird as it might seem, I kind of like the fact that you can change your character here before you start searching. Because with Street Fighter 4, when you go online, it would take you to the character select screen, but then a lot of the time people would just troll and just like wait on the character select screen until the 30-second timer runs out. It's kind of like what happens with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe when you go online. Like, some people will not select a stage for like 30 seconds, so you're just wasting time because they're not doing anything. So at least this way, by picking a character in advance, you don't have to go through that shit. It just takes you straight into the fight. While this is happening, I'm going to look up how to get credits the quickest way. Right, Street Fighter V, how to farm. I think the credits are called fight money because that's what the autofill is coming up with. Street Fighter V, how to earn fight money fast. Oops, don't bring... I accidentally clicked a picture there and it was trying to load it up, which I don't really want with limited bandwidth at the moment. Wait a minute. hang on a second. Oh, never mind. I was about to say that I thought characters were going to be like an extra 100,000 above what I was currently using right now, but it's not the case. I was reading the number wrong. There we go. Finally. Since this is taking a while to find people, I think this will be my last fight for the night. At least it'll be my last online fight. In fact, yeah, this will be the last thing I'll do tonight, because I want to move on to Mario Odyssey shortly.
Your opponent is using their main character.
Mallow fan club. Who's Mallow? Surely not the character from Super Mario RPG. I'm assuming this is an unlockable character. She's from Street Fighter 3, I think?
I am Rashid of the Turbulent Wind.
She looks familiar, but I don't remember which game she's from. I think it's 3. I'm actually really excited for the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection on Switch, especially now since I can play Switch games using the Xbox One controller via the adapter. Because I'll be able to use this D-pad, which is fantastic for fighting games. Hello, friendo! Damn it, that was close. I didn't get a chance to properly read up how to get more fight money. Oh shit. I clicked on the browser window there by mistake and the input wasn't being read. It's one of those fucking games on PC. That's a pet peeve of mine, PC games that don't read your inputs in the background. Which is something I really don't like, especially when it comes to streaming and you've got to manage multiple windows. Because I was trying to read the chat there, so I clicked back on the browser window and I didn't click on the game. So for a brief moment there, my inputs weren't being read. Ah, shit. Utterly squandered that.
You lose.
I'll keep fighting as long as they allow me to rematch. If they don't, I'm gonna stop here. Nope, didn't think so. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do a bit more research into how to earning fight money the fastest way, because each season contains 6... Let's not acknowledge season 3 for now. Let's just talk about seasons 1 and 2. Each season I think is 6 fighters, and each fighter is worth 100,000 fight money. Right now I've got 63,000. So we don't even have the first one yet, but once we get the first one we need to do that another 11 times. And then we have got to do that another 6 times for Season 3. So yeah, it's going to be a little while before we can unlock the other characters, but we're not too far off from getting one. I'm not going to actually do a fight right now, but I do want to see which characters are unlockable so I can figure out which one to pick when the time comes. So yeah, let's have a quick look. Zeku. In it. I've never heard of these ones, they must be new. This one also seems new. Ed. Yeah, these all seem brand new. There's Akuma. I think this guy might be from Street Fighter 3 possibly. There's Balrog, Ibuki, Guile. Wait, Guy was an unlockable character? Why is he not included with the game? That sucks. Like, haven't they fucking heard that everything goes great with Guile? Why fucking exclude him? Alex from... I think he's also in 3, I'm not sure. It might be 3 or Alpha 3. One of the two. So yeah, that's all the characters for now. I think, of course there's other stuff as well, but I'm going to focus on characters because they're like easily the most valuable thing you can unlock. Like there's also stages and whatnot, but yeah. So yeah, eventually I'll be able to get all the characters, it's just going to take a while. So once the stream is finished tonight, I'm going to look into the quickest way to earning fight money, and hopefully I can spend some time off stream to do that.